What are the overarching themes, energies, circumstances coming up for Leo, please? Okay, so you have happy success in reverse, and then you have loss at the bottom of the deck. So Leo, this could be a sad farewell, I'll be honest, okay? So there may be someone leaving your life at this time, or you may be saying goodbye to something that has been a part of your life for an extended period of time, okay? So this isn't always about the connections, people that are leaving. You may even be leaving an environment, right? So say like you've changed jobs, okay? You may be excited for the new job, but it could be sad saying goodbye to certain people that you've become so familiar with, right? They've been part of your day-to-day life for so long, because best believe when it comes to work, especially if you're working full-time or a lot of hours, that takes up such a big portion of your time, right? So certain people that you see day in, day out, especially if you've made like acquaintances, friends within the workplace, you know, you become very familiar with seeing certain faces. So realizing that that's all changing, yeah, there could be a little bit of, you know, melancholy that comes up, you know, and that's normal. So it's not to say that this change is negative as such, but I just feel like it's a double-edged sword, right? On one level, I feel like you understand that it's needed. It's time to let go, move forward. Yeah, exactly. But I was going to say, but you may be having a bit of a hard time doing so. And look, letting go in reverse underneath that. Yeah. But again, it's not that you're not doing it. I just think emotionally it may be difficult to do it, okay? And like I say, for some of you guys, that could literally be a work situation, okay? Or it could be dealing with another individual in particular, all right? Because again, everyone's situation is going to be different, but those are like the overarching themes. So let's get more energy on this. Tell me more about this for Leo, what they need to know. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. That's it, because a lot of time, energy, resources were invested, right? So there's a lot to it. There's the emotional aspect to it. There's also the fact, again, like I say, it's been a big part of your life. You may have poured a lot of yourself, a lot of what you have into whatever this is, right? So it's not always easy to let go because you feel like you've made a significant investment in this situation, right? So I understand, you know, and again, Leo, fixed sign energy, right? It's not easy to let go, but it's necessary at times. And this is definitely one of those times where it's not even a question for you. Like, you know, this needs to happen, but it's just not that easy, right? So I feel like there's a lot of processing that needs to take place. Yeah, exactly. The Ace of Swords. Like I said, it's not like you are not aware. It's not like you're not willing. You're fully aware, okay, of what needs to happen. It's just, you need time. You need time to process, okay? And surrendering can be a little tricky for you guys at times, okay? But you're fully aware that it's time. Yeah. That change beckons, that it's time to pivot, it's time to move forward, right? Yeah, Three of Cups. So again, you know, say if this is a work scenario, they may even throw you like a little leaving party, right? Or you get together after work, your last shift, and maybe go somewhere for drinks or go to a coffee shop, right? Have that last coffee together at break, you know, something like that. You know, but I feel like whatever changes you're making, you have people who are happy for you. But again, I just feel like, again, with that Ace of Swords, like it's going to feel like a double-edged sword for you. You know, because change is not always easy. It's not always seamless or a smooth transition either, as we know. But I feel like for you, it's more like hitting you on an emotional level, right? And the fact that you feel like you've invested so many years or so much of your effort and your energy, possibly even resources, into whatever this is for you. Yeah, exactly. Ace of Pentacles. But a new opportunity beckons, Leo. Like, you know, it's not that this door is just closing and you're being left stranded. No, the door is closing because a new opportunity has presented itself or is presenting itself. But like I say, I think you are looking forward to this. I think you're grateful for this. It's not that you don't have appreciation, but again, you know, like, I get it. This has been such a significant part of your life. So it's that closing of the chapter, you know. But yeah, I get it. I totally get where you're coming from. But that's where I feel like you're going to get your Leo brave face on. Like, right, lion courage. I can do this, you know. So you go in on your last day, you know, just, you know, stiff upper lip. I can do this, you know, holding back the tears, you know, going in as normal. And then people are like, oh, Leo, I'm going to miss you. And then you're like, damn it. I was fine until then, you know. But no, even if you do get a little bit emotional, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? And you've got to remember, right? You are valid to feel what you are feeling. It's okay for you to feel whatever it is that comes up, okay? Even if it's just relief, that's fine. But I feel like for a lot of you, yeah, you're going to be happy, but you're also going to be sad as well, you know? Because it's definitely going to feel like, you know, the closing of the chapter, closing of the page, the book, right? But it's time. It's time for a new experience, Leo, okay? So there's definitely something significant coming in. This could be a new work opportunity. This may even be like an opportunity to start something for yourself, something new. This could be a new foundation that you're about to build, or you're about to, I don't know, inhabit, say like a home. This could even be a new relationship, okay? But either way, I just feel like whatever the new is that's coming in for you, it also ushers in an ending. And that's what you're experiencing in the month of July, is that ending, okay? Yeah, so I feel like it's okay. Take some time to process how you feel, okay? And just know that something good, something positive beckons you, okay? So honestly, feel what you feel, but just trust that everything is working out for your highest good, because it is, okay? So just don't let the ending of this situation cloud your vision when it comes to what is coming in or what will transpire in a new situation here, okay? Because change is coming in fast, okay? Yeah, so even if, say, for example, something is ending before you have another opportunity lined up, that is coming in quickly, okay? So you're going to hear back from someone regarding this very, very soon. It almost feels like there's a very short gap between the closing of one thing and the beginning of another, right? So that's why it's important to take the time that you do have to process your feelings, okay? And to release. So Leo, I hope that helps.